This is an instructional video by Clear Choice Water Filters on how to change the ceramic disc in a 3-way water filter tap. First thing you want to do is turn the hot and cold water off under the sink and make sure when you open the lever that there's no water coming out of the tap. That makes sure you're not going to get wet. The reason why you want to change these discs, sometimes they wear out and they drip, other times there might be a bit of dirt caught in the actual mechanism. So what you want to do is take this lever and unscrew it like this. Comes right off. Set it down. Need an Allen key. You see there's a little grub screw in here. And again, you want to get the Allen key and unscrew this grub screw. So once you got that grub screw off, this will come right off and you'll see the ceramic disc is here. There's two more things you need to do before this disc will actually come out. The oval collar needs to unscrew. It'll just be hand tight. You won't need to use anything on that. But here you'll need to have like a shifting spanner like that I've got with a pretty wide mouth on it. A little bit of force on this needed. And then that opens this nut. Good news is once this nut is off, you've got the ceramic disc that pops out like that. Okay, now the important thing with this ceramic disc to look at if it is blocked and there's no water coming through is the strainer in this port you can see. Have a look at that and make sure that there's no foreign material in there blocking it. If there's no foreign material, then you just need to check the mechanism of the tap. So you'll see in this position the tap's closed, your hot and cold ports are here. So when you've got the tap, normally when you're operating it, you open it like that. One side would be the cold here, and you'll see it turning around to the hot. So that's how your mixer actually works. So halfway, obviously you're going to have a mixture of hot and cold. All the way over there is going to be either hot or cold, and all the way over here is going to be cold. So if all that's working fine and it's moving up and down easily, if you've got a blockage, you need a new ceramic disc. Or if it is leaking, you better just get the ceramic disc straight away and not mess around with it too much. So I'll just show you how to put it back in again. So you've got two little plastic lugs here, that's the important thing. And they need to marry up with the two small holes that you can see on the tap. So just give it a bit of a wiggle until it gets into those holes. Grab this. This will tell you if you've got it in properly, because you should be able to do this up pretty much hand tight. So the fact that it's not going in like that, okay, it's probably an issue with this not marrying up with the holes. Okay, so just give it a bit of a wiggle around until it actually seats in again properly. Okay, this one's not. Again, so take it out, have a look, put it in. Yep, that should be it now. That goes back on. Okay, this isn't seating properly, so it's still not in properly. Give it another go, put that on, start at one thread, give it a bit of a wiggle around, and that's it, it's on now. So it's important not to force this on. Make sure you've done what I do and make sure it goes in almost all the way hand tight like that before you put the spanner on. So don't use the spanner to try and force it into place, you might break your ceramic disc. And you don't have to over tighten this, just enough, just till it stops. Put the oval collar back on again like that and just follow the same instructions in the opposite. Now when you're putting this on, if you look carefully, you'll see where the grub screw was actually on the plastic square here, and that's where you have to line up this hole with it again. Pop it on like that. That means you know you've got it in the right place. Make sure obviously the open end of the grub screw is facing out. You don't want to put that end in. Drop it in like this. and then you get your Allen key. And again, you don't have to go over tight with this, just enough till it sort of stops like that. And the final thing is you put your lever back on again, and your lever just screws straight in. It'll go into the tap a little bit, just screw it until it stops, and that's your tap back up and running. Turn the water on, check for leaks, and that should be your tap back in action again. Thanks for watching Clear Choice Water Filters. 1300 001 752.